Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is saving water and cleaning up. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we need to sanitize. Remember, sanitizing is not the only way that we can stay safe. We can practice good social distancing and also wear our masks when we are in public. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be talking about sight words, computation, and measurement. For our lesson today, boys and girls, let us start on page 20. On page 20, we are going to be doing our sight words. Now, as you can see, the first thing we have to do is read it. Then you are going to write it. Then after that, you're going to make sentences with our sight words. Let's take a look at the board and read the words together. Now, we have the words went, ride, soon, and there. Well done, everyone. Now, I want you to practice writing them. Make sure that your handwriting size is the same for each letter. After you're done writing them, it's time to use them in sentences. Now, these are sight words, which means we already use them. So let's practice our sentence writing. My sentence is, I went to visit my cousins. Now remember, when you're starting a sentence, you start it with a capital letter and then you end your sentence with a full stop. Take your time with this one. I know it might sound easy, but don't forget to read your sentences after you write them. I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Now let's go to the next page of our exercise today, page 21. On page 21, we are going to be decomposing. Now, the type of decomposing we're going to do is not for addition or subtraction, but for multiplication. Now, you can see that they have given you two examples where they have decomposed and then put the answers together. So, this is exactly what we are going to do. I'd like us to do the first one and one of the last ones. So, let's take a look at the board. Now, we already know our times tables. We have been doing them and you're doing a really good job. Now it's time to actually use two numbers when we are multiplying. So the first one says 62 times 2. Now, in order for us to get our answer, we need to decompose. The first one that we're going to do is the one that says 2 times 2, which is the same as saying 2 times 2. Now, because we have been practicing our times tables, we know that 2 times 2 equals 4. Well done, everyone. Now, the next one we move on to is for the tens. We did the unit, which was 2. Then we are going to do the tens. And we are going to say 6 times 2. Let's say it together. 6 times 2. Well done. Now, this is the same as also saying 6 times 2. So, we know that if we count in twos, we will get to our answer. So, we can take our fingers and we can say, until we get to 6, that is our answer. 2, 4, 6. It looks like we only need 3, right? But now we're timesing. So we need to move on. 2, 4, 6. We need 6 fingers, right? 8, 10, 12. So that means that if we say 2 times or 6 times 2, our answer, boys and girls, is 12. That means that 62 times 2 will give us 124. Now let's try and do one of the last ones. Here we are going to say 28 times 2. Now just like how we broke it down here to decompose, the same is going to happen. We will start by saying 8 times 2. Now since we know how to count in twos, all we need are 8 fingers. So we need to get to 8 fingers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. But there's only space for 1 digit. So what we are going to do is carry on that extra 1 and put it as a +1 next to 2. So here we will write our 6, and then we will now say 2 times 2. We've already done 2 times 2 and we said it is 4, but we can't write 4 because remember we have to add 1 more that we got from when we said 8 times 2. So we say 2 times 2 equals 4 plus 1. So we say 4 plus 1, and that is 5. So now we know that if we say 28 times 2, our answer is 56. So take your time, boys and girls. I know you now know your times tables. You can use your fingers to count in the groups. And if you're not able to do that, it's okay to make sets of as well. When you're done with that exercise, you can move to the next page, page 22. On page 22, we are going to be doing measurement. Now, there are 3 units that we're going to be discussing today. There is length, width, and height. As you can see, they have given you the difference for length, width, and height. They have even described them for you, so you can go ahead and read them. So, after reading and understanding, you are going to fill in the missing spaces in the table below. You will measure the objects and then they are asking either how long is it, or how high is it, or how wide it is. So let's take a look at the board so we can see how long, high, or wide looks like. When they ask you how long it is, they are asking you for length. So you know that if you read how long, you are going to look for the length with your ruler. Then if they ask you how high it is, you are going to look for the height. Okay, so we said length is how long, height is how high, and the third one is wide. Now the wide one, that's when you look for the width. So we have length is long, height is high, then wide is width. Take your time, boys and girls. Use your ruler and make sure that you are able to see all the little lines on your ruler. I'll see you when you're done with both exercises after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson and I hope you had fun. Remember, if there's something that you're not sure about, it's okay to ask an adult for help, but please try and finish all your exercises by yourself. So now that we are done, it's very important for us to sanitize. When we sanitize, we are showing the world that we care about staying safe. So make sure that you also tell the person sitting next to you to please sanitize as well. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I haven't seen Zoshi today and I want us to go to the park. Zoshi? Oh, there you are. So, from Zoshi and I would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.